What's up, ladies and gents? Greg M here with your sports report. More like a sports talk. And we're in November now, so we're kind of wondering what's the training going on like for some of the big champions like Sha'Carri Richardson, Shericka Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Elaine Thompson. All those top women, the guys. You know what I'm saying? Noah Niles, Yohan Blake from Jamaica, all those guys, let's see the Tobago, Zarnell Hughes, Oblique Seville, Christian Coleman, you name it, Curly, how are those guys coming along and whoever else that's going to step up. Because we're in November now, and the thing is, in November, we're getting into gear with their conditioning training. That's when they should be building on their strength training right now, right? To get ready for the preseason, working on the techniques, the farm starts, speed endurance, that kind of thing, the mechanics, injury prevention, that kind of thing, get their mind ready for the upcoming season. And of course, I have cross country going on and stuff, but I've not focused on any kind of cross country because it's not really my thing. More my thing is the track and field. But if something outstanding was to happen in world record or something like that outstanding, yeah, I'll definitely talk about it, like a first of its kind type of thing. But did you also know the Pan American Games was going on? Started in, I think, October. Let me see. There were some dates on here. It started October and going through November. Crazy, don't it? Everybody thought when the season ended in September with the international athletes after the World Champs, that was it. I myself didn't even pay attention that it was Pan American Games coming up. But anyway, this is the time of the year now where the top athletes are getting back into gear. Like I said, like the Noah Niles and the Shericka Jacksons and all the top runners. You know what I'm saying? And Sha'Carri, and she had a good 100-meter year. She's definitely going to be trying to go for that, that sub 10.6. Shericka Jackson looking for that, that 21. Low 21.2 or 21.30 to get that world record. Probably run a few early season race. But this is the time of the year where you work out the kinks. You have no excuse. You should be working on your strength work, doing a little over distance training as far as sprinters, more like your speed endurance, technique stuff, plyometrics for strength and power, working on dry phases, at a 70% pace. You're not going to step it up and have a lot of interval work. Probably longer intervals, more repetitions, stuff like that. Longer recoveries type of workout. Hill training for muscle strength, power and explosion. And of course, making sure you get your proper stretching, dynamic stretching. All the little nitty-gritty techniques they should be working on. And then when the preseason starts, whether indoor or they wait till like around April when outdoor season really get going for most part, you kind of test to see where you're at, if you're properly prepared as far as strength-wise, speed-wise. You start fine-tuning later on leading into the championship trials to make your national teams, and then really sharpening up to go into the Olympics. Because if you don't get yourself ready now and start looking at what you need to do, you're gonna miss out on medals. Or if you're not properly conditioned, you're talking about injury problem and all kind of stuff. And you definitely don't want to overtrain. You don't want to start doing a lot of making up for last time, and because you didn't have a good season, you start overtraining. But it's crazy, man. We had the Pan American Games going on. The times are not that great. Yeah, my home country, Jamaica, was in there. US had a team there. all them teams was pretty much there, mostly the Pan American teams. But, it's nothing to really get excited about. But I thought it was very unusual for it to come so late. I don't know if because of the World Championship coming back to back, it pushed out Pan Am games further down. But right now, the year is finishing off quick because now you're looking at, the beginning of November, you have December. Pretty much some indoor season is going to start in like mid-December. Definitely January, February, they're kicking and ripping and rolling for the indoors, for those who use the indoors to, sharpen up and see what the dry phase look like, turnover, stuff like that. Running 500s indoors or 400s to test your strength. Well, yeah, I just wanted to kind of like just come on out and reflect on what's taking place. I wish I could talk and see some of these athletes in the training now to see what they're doing. But I know they're going at it, especially people that are disappointing seasons, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some athletes that just didn't measure up the way they were expecting. And, they're going to come ready for vengeance. Because let me see, when you talk about the rankings, right? I'm talking about, let's start like even say with the, I want to talk about world ranking, right? And say, for example, the 100 meter. I'm just clicking on the computer while I'm pausing. And it's not bringing up the info I want to look at. That's not what I was looking at. What do I need to look at? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. I need to look at the world list. So let's look at the men. Alright, bear with me, the computer here is messing up. World's men's list. I'm just going to look at it from the world perspective. Christian Coleman is on the top with 983s. Arnold Hughes, Noah Lyles, Ferdinand Amanyala, Shane Thompson, the Jamaican guy that came on late in the season, Oblique Seville, Fred Turley. Let's see the Tobago, who did well in the 100 meter world champs. I think he suffered an injury though later on after the world championships. The young man Asama Singh, I don't know what's going to go on with him. He tested positive. I don't even know what the results for that was. Akeem Blake from Jamaica. And it's a big list. And those guys are probably going at it, especially the ones that had disappointment in that list. Right? Let's look at the women's world list. Right? And I'm going to show you the list for who I'm talking about. Sharika Jackson, look at that 10.65. She and Shakara Richardson tied with the world leading times with 10.65. Then Marie Jose Talou 10.75. Shelly Ann Fraser Price 10.77. 10.79 Elaine Thompson here as she finally came back, but late in the season after she switched coaches. And Juliet Alfred came on after the hard collegiate season and managed a 10.83. TT Terry 10.83. Dina Asha Smith 10.85. I know she's coming back hungry because she's been having disappointment after disappointment. Natasha Morrison made some improvement, 10.85 from Jamaica. Leah Hobbs, Tamari Davis, Shanti Jackson, Brittany Brown, Alana Reed, who's from Jamaica, who's now training with Shakari Richardson. They've been, mixed feelings about that as far as the Jamaica side. But just wanted to come out and show you all, what I'm thinking, and looking forward to the indoor season getting going so we can get back into seeing who's, was on top of their training and ready to take it further and overcome obstacles, and who's going to stay consistent and keep going, and hopefully they all stay injury free. But these are some of the things I want to talk about. I'm going to show you the world list for the 100 and 200. Might show the 200, 400. after this presentation here. Just wanted to kind of rant and rave about what's going on in the fall season and kind of wandering and seeing how things going with the athletes. Alright, so anyway, that's it for now. If anything turn up, I'll do another video, of course, but just wanted to put out what's on my mind. Alright, so take it easy till next time.